It's patch day, everybody, and you know that means everyone's online trying the new items, the new buffs, the new nerfs, and seeing how the game feels changed overall, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing today, playing a little Baron Samedi in the mid lane. Shout out to somebody who did go ahead and request this the other day. They're like, hey, can you do some more Baron Samedi? And I was like, I did do a Baron video a little while ago. I did a rejuvenating heart video with Baron Samedi, so if you do want to watch that one, it's a really good video, actually. I'll put that on the end screen, you can go ahead and watch that next, but today we're not going to do that. We're probably going to do more of a traditional build. Unfortunately, the thing in mid lane now is, and I'd love to know your guys' opinions on this, right? Because Conduit Gem, how do you feel about its nerf? Because to me, when it was getting buffed, I was pretty happy. Because before that, it was just sands of time, sands of time, sands of time. And if you went Conduit, it was fine, but it just wasn't going to do the job as much as just getting that immediate cooldown. But then they buffed Conduit, and it made a lot of good changes in my opinion, especially so for like Guardians in the solo lane. And I feel like they could have not nerfed it as hard, or even made specific Guardian Conduit Gem interactions not as possible, but they didn't, and they just straight up nerfed the item, so it had literally one patch of being good, which is just kind of weird to me. I think it was a weird choice, and I just didn't quite love it. I wish they kind of kept the item just a little better, because I don't know, it just felt kind of lazy to me just to be like, okay, it's not as good now, say bye to it. And it's like, for me personally, especially this season, since this is like the season of fun, what I would have preferred to see, let's go Warlocks here, stack that, would be going and saying, okay, instead of nerfing this item into the dirt, why don't we go ahead and buff this item? Bring it up a little bit. Bring it up just a little bit. All you need to do is bring it up enough to where it competes again. To where it's like, okay, now it's more of a competition about which of these do you want to go, and they work better in certain builds and worse in other ones. Like, that's what you want to see, but for some reason, they didn't do that. They just dunked on Conduit again and brought it down. And I don't know. I didn't quite like that. Not a big fan of it. You want to grab bread? Alright, say, have fun. Good luck to the teamies here. And we'll go from there. I don't know why junglers love starting on red so much. Oh, he's got the dance. I only have the wave on this guy. But yeah, I wanted to run that past you guys. You want to leave me a comment. I'd love to know your opinions on the Conduit nerf and kind of the impacts it's had on the game in total, in the meta in total, because I just think it was a little bit of a miscalculation to go ahead and nerf it back down a little bit. I think they could have left it as it was, or brought some other starter items up. Especially, can I just say, Sacrificial Shroud, Vampiric Shroud here, which I think is a great starter item, and I've had a lot of fun with it, doing different like Rejuvenating Heart builds and just lifesteal builds in general with huge power. Such a fun starter item, and actually pretty solid. But again, you just don't usually pick it unless you're on someone like maybe Anubis, you know, who has really good lifesteal anyways. You're just gonna go really Sands of Time most of the time, and it's just so, which is fine in my opinion. It really is. It's fine, but yeah, I don't know. Don't love it. Thought it was kind of weird, but hey. Hopefully you guys are having a great day yourself. I just did another stream with my boy who has been streaming, learning how to play SMITE, and I have been teaching him. And I know I've been talking about this a lot lately, but I'm going to keep talking about it because it's been really fun, and I want you guys to come out and enjoy the streams with us and have some fun as well. So I am always going to have his stream linked down in the description in the top right. We're going to be doing our next stream on Friday. So this Friday, gosh, missed those backs a little bit. They were a little spaced out, how I didn't like. Mid-Neath. Interesting. I haven't played Baron since that last video I did with him, so we'll do our best here. My jungler is looking towards the right, so since he's not here, I need to be a little careful. I'm not actually going to use my CC or anything on these waves. Or on these enemies, I should say. I'm just using it. Oh, nice dash by her. Let's clear. There we go, full clear there. On fort. Okay. This could be good for us, actually. There it is. We have minions here. We're going to stand behind them and just let them tank a little bit. That should hit. Awesome. Let's go ahead and hit that. I mean, like, attack this if you want to. I'll help you clear this, and then I think we should go for this buff camp. You want to go for this buff camp, please? There you go, yeah, start it. I'm actually going to level my 2. You have a choice on Baron Samedi, especially if you're on support, you usually level your 2. because it has better healing for your teammates and whatnot. That does scale with the levels. But I'm just going to level it because it's a easier ability to hit a lot of the time. We'll just hit those on the backs, and hopefully, yes, she did walk in, so I got a little heal out of it. Let me use my autos and finish these guys off. And she actually has enough madness on her, which is my passive. Hit her with that, beauty. Hit both of those. Another nice smack of damage. I'm gonna go back to base, honestly, just get a nice hit of mana. I don't particularly have to, but I already have good pressure, and I can get 2 wards, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. You can probably hit these yellow and red buffs on the way back here as well, if he'd like to do that. Might go for my mid tower first, though, so I can go ahead and kill this wave and not lose too much farm off of that, and then head back towards him. So if he wants to go ahead and start that, then I appreciate it. Awesome. Thank you very much. I'll help him clear this one a little bit. Naja's got pretty good early game clear. I'm assuming he's going straight for a Yoins, if I had to guess. Yes, he is. But he also has Eye of the Jungle, so not as good sustain because he doesn't have the Boombas. But yeah, to finish up the thought, just next Friday, I think is going to be our next stream. So I'd love to see you guys out there. I would really, really appreciate that. The support in any way. Nice sidestep by him. Could be awesome. And I just had a lot of fun on the streams, just teaching him how to play. It's been a very enjoyable experience. The Nemesis is here. I can't really press that as much as I want to.
Ultimate is ready.
Good heal.
Okay.
Enemy missing.
Here we go.
Ah, I mistimed that.
There's no.
I could have gone farther back with my 4, but she was going to have her backflip when she landed like she did there. So I knew she was just going to get out of it. So I wanted to go ahead and sit straight under her. And then that was going to allow me to just immediately damage her. We'll get these side camps. It's still good for us. But I misplayed that a little bit. Not the biggest deal in the world, but don't love it. I think it's 1150 for a full Warlocks here. Yes, it is. Again, trying to keep those price points in your head a little bit, but not over-focusing on it because it's not a huge deal. We're just going to bomb her down, honestly. I mean, she's a very close thing to a mage as a physical, though. You know, she is a very ability-focused hunter. But we're going to show her what it really means to be ability-focused and actually just slot these abilities down at her and slap her bus into the next dimension. We'll get our sacking item here, and we'll kick it back to lane as quickly as we can. Doing good, though, winning our lane. Of course, we did grab, I think we grabbed First Blood. It was at least one of the earliest Bloods, but I think it was First Blood? I wasn't paying complete attention. But either way, we're still ahead a little bit. Can stop this wave here. Honest to Josh, I might just go ahead and group this thing up. Okay, you know what? Just come under here, because I actually want to get my red buff. And Naja is in right, so he can't help me with it. Which Tiki camp is this? Okay, it's only purple. I would like to have red, but at the same time, I don't want to take a billion damage to get red. Yeah, I can tank this up and pop a Baron's Brew if needed, but with the cross-section there, nice. Shouldn't need to.
Good one.
Hopefully this isn't like every other Smite player. They don't just rage quit because they're losing a couple of deaths here. I mean, it's literally 4-3. It's not like they're even like behind. There it is. Oh, sorry there, Naja. I'm gonna go ahead and root this kid immediately. He didn't dash back in. I'm gonna eat it. What the fuck, bro? And I'm getting Neath ulted. I need to check if she said enemy missing left. Nope. Come on, Nike. I hate when players do that. Oh. I don't know what item I want to go next. I think I'll probably just go for a straight Chronos. We don't need to get any other cooldown items if we get this combined with our starter item. Because once our starter item levels up, it gets 20% cooldowns. So then we can just chug that along with the Chronos and have full cooldowns. God, that is so goddamn annoying.
ultimate
If it was
is
just the
ready.
two of them, we handle them, we have a fun little fight, but nope. Gotta get third-partied by this goddamn Osiris. Annoying. Not the fan.
Enemy missing middle.
I'll call missing. Just in case he shows up somewhere else. Let's go get this chest camp too. Naja has a nice gank in left. Hopefully they can put that guy down. But I'm not sure. Yes. They did.
Ta-da! There's the spirit.
Alright, good. So you rock to him. Just taking whatever farm we can. I mean, that's just too bad. But it's fine. It's not like it takes us out of the game or anything. Like, we're chilling. These things are just a little far away to really do that
On my way.
correctly, isn't it?
Careful, middle. Retreat middle lane.
Yeah, suck a snake, idiot. She's saying retreat middle, so we're going to a little bit. I'm actually going to walk towards her. Because she'll help me fight, obviously.
Thanks.
I didn't really need that, but maybe you needed a heal. Maybe that's why you did it. There we go. We'll just box her out. Take this scepter. Is that really what you want to do, kiddo? He's doing my red, unfortunately. Don't love. But I got the XP for it, so I'm not mad.
Thanks.
We should have red tiki. Perfect. Oh, okay. Stepped over that.
Okay. On my way.
Yeah, but we don't have needs. What the? Okay, she's just blowing her a little bit. We don't have need speeds or anything.
Ta-da!
Use my one on her there for some zoning.
Okay.
I'm just gonna throw that 2 out. Maybe she steps into it. If not, I clear that last minion. And it's a pretty low cooldown here.
On my way. Oh, the party's here.
There we go.
I turned them into tuna. Them flopping about.
I can maybe kill this guy over the wall. Ah. I hit my 1, but I couldn't hit my 2. He started walking forward and then he ran back.
Enemy spotted.
Retreat left lane.
Got him? That hit and he didn't die. Bro, suck me dry like a fucking Christian girl at god dang summer camp. That is insane, bro. What was the 239? I'll help you clear there, buddy. At least Neith rotated so she wasn't pushing waves. But hey, don't push my lane. 'Tis not for you. You absolute husband stinky girl. 'Tis for me. At least we got that nemesis, so we got something out of that gank. Honest to Josh, I don't even care about taking a bunch of damage just for those.
Enemy spotted.
No,
Ta-da!
that's not what I wanted. Okay, there's
Enemy
a
spotted.
bunch of people trying to fight me here, which means I can't go for those middles. But 2050 for this, so 100 more gold. Naja's here. He's level 10, Nemesis is level 11. Keep your eye on stuff like that, because those little level bumps early game do make a pretty big difference. He probably doesn't need help in terms of abilities clearing this, yeah, because he ring bounced it. A red's coming up in a second, we'll need to keep an eye on that. Osiris is actually in the jungle, kind of rotating over there a little bit.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back to base. I'm gonna get this full Chronos, and that'll help me really in these fights quite a bit. And we can also swap these over and get a beads, and I can get 2 wards. Keeping our eyes on top of that. See, do we have money left over for the wards? You know, it's kind of like when you were a kid, maybe you got an allowance. I didn't. Honestly, I always thought allowances were things that really only existed in TV shows, which maybe you actually got one. I don't know. But they always seem like those like weird mystical things where it was like, I got my allowance of 3 pennies this week. I can buy a gumball. And I was like, this isn't real. Someone made that up. They made that up on Family Matters, let's be honest. But maybe they really are cooking that one. I don't know. Almost level 13. Probably need 2 minions.
Ta-da!
Man, she's just a little
Ready.
slippery hoe, huh? We have good cooldowns though, where I can just kind of spam. Naja's looking around in the jungle.
Enemy spotted.
Let's
I see the
get some wards
choices
down.
before me.
I'll help him clear. Because why not? Why snot? Now there's a Stygian coming up.
Help middle lane.
She could dash me very easily. I'm gonna double relics here.
My way.
Free your soul.
Awesome. 2. Now. There it is.
Enemy is mine.
Just kind of count, by the way, if you're ever wondering, like, when do I know a Najal is coming down? There's 2 main ways.
Okay.
1, you might not be like me, who has locked camera angle on. If you're not, then you can just look up in the air and see when they're gonna fall. If you do have locked camera angle on, because that's how I prefer to play, it just helps me. That's how I always played, and it's how I like it. I play on sound cues for a lot of the abilities in this game, and I also know the timing of a lot of things. So you're gonna learn timings after a while, but also you can play off sound cues, like I was saying. Essentially, what I mean by that is I just listened and I heard the Naja hits when he's in the air, and I heard 1, 2, and 3, and there's only 3 hits in that ultimate. And once the 3rd one goes off, they're gonna land after a 2nd.
There's the spirit.
So once I heard that 3rd one, I was like, okay, here they come. And I used my 2 preemptively, so the second they landed, she couldn't even use any abilities and just got blopped by it. That's what you're looking for there. Pretty simple stuff. That was good for us, though. We just got a camp, a kill, a bastion, full wave with Neith kind of missing.
They took
There's
the
the
laser beam.
spirit.
She's gonna get Neith ulted.
Ta-da.
Hey! Oh, minions, who do you think you are?
Enemy ultimate incoming.
No.
My problems could save them.
That's a real bucket of piss. Oh, imagine if that hit. I was trying to do like a quick little flick on her. Sometimes if you turn around like kind of 180, people don't expect it. And they're like, what the heck? I was trying to suck her so I could stop her from being able to throw that ability out, but unfortunately no. Nemesis is back here. Sometimes you'll have some enemy mids that are like just literally obsessed with you. Like they just gank you, gank you, gank you, especially if you're like counterpicked.
Enemies incoming.
But most of the time, you gotta remember middle lane is just a very high traffic area, so people are just gonna be funneling in through your lane like the entire match. I've been kind of doing something with this build since we already have full cooldown, where I just rush an early Tahuti. Pinging teleporter.
Retreat. On my way.
I'm gonna say on my way,
Problem.
because I'm gonna clear a middle wave and I think I'm gonna run there. Maybe? Maybe not.
Enemy ultimate incoming.
Okay.
You're welcome.
I'm kind of running over there.
On my way. On my way.
Yeah, I'm just gonna auto walk. Like I said, I put my auto walk on left shift, by the way, so I can just easily walk over with it. Like right now, I'm holding W, but for the most part, when I was walking over here, I wasn't.
Well, hello there.
Okay, I have both my relics up. For a...
Free your soul.
Interesting. I got a nice heal on the team there.
Been slain.
Another nice heal, and also a movement speed buff because we do have our passive charge up enough. Hit that on him. Interesting. Hit that. I hit that early enough to get a heal for Yamoja there. I made sure I stood in range of her. Kinda wish I had a blink right now.
Okay. Okay.
Enemy spotted. Ta-da.
Retreat right lane.
If it gets slowed here, I might need to just,
No sympathy?
I was gonna say beads, but
Me neither.
that was a really bad play by him. I mean, look at my damage. It's giving, but he's not.
Ta-da.
Heat was not. Oh, I was gonna say hold this snake. The entire enemy team is backing, but I can't get my Tahuti anyways, so I really don't have a reason to. I'm just gonna get out of here, and mostly because I see that the oracles are up, and if I was the enemy team, I would look for an objective next since they had a good fight there. If I was them, it would be the Gold Fury, but they might just do Pyromancer.
Ta-da.
However, a secondary thing you need to think about nowadays is Stygian Beacon, which isn't like a huge deal, but it exists, and since it does, you might as well think about it sometimes. So if you have Gold Fury up versus Pyromancer, first of all, you get more gold from Gold Fury. Obviously, that's like its whole thing.
Enemy spotted. Enemies
Those enemies
incoming.
incoming. So people might focus that, especially if there's a Stygian up, because then it's like, okay, well, once we get gold, I can just go and get Stygian too. It's like a double whammy, right? So you can kind of think of it like that. People might have that kind of logic, but a lot of people don't actually. Oh, we can actually go loot Tiki for now until we have our starter item leveled up. People don't put that much thought into a lot of things, so.
Okay. Okay.
Stygian is up, though. I don't see Neath.
Thanks.
Enemy missing middle.
So I don't see her. I'm just going to start capping this. Pushing some minions to her tower. We're still ahead in gold, by the way. And we're even on kills. I'm basically even in terms of XP with this Neath. I need to get out fast.
An enemy has been slain.
Well, I love when she's full health because I hit her with her fucking shield on.
Is ready.
Whatever.
Enemy
She full ulted me, by the way. Like, she used her entire ability. Get on me. Let's see some CC here.
Okay.
Okay, I need to heal is the problem. Nice. Ah, she backflipped out of that.
Okay. Retreat. Retreat.
What the fuck was that? Oh my lord almighty. Waiting for Osiris ult here. I'm sure he might jump in. Although I will tell you, I did a bunch of damage. Didn't hit that. I have another ult here, by the way. Hit that. That will wrap the enemies around here too. He's gonna get wrapped by my Snakensteins. I honestly don't even have anything against full nuking that guy. I'm just gonna ult this. Big DiMaggio by me. I'm gonna get a heal out here for the team. Probably saved her life with that heal. His life. Goat man, so, you know. Another big heal by me. Also movement speed buff on that one. Hit a good one there. Unfortunately, she has shield now. She probably heals a little bit. We can keep pushing the pressure on this. That's unfortunate, but that's just what Neath does. Easy Bonkensteins. Nice heal for the team. Looks like they want to do middle tower. I wish I had my full Tahuti on this. It would be very nice for us. That's a nice stun by him. Nice heal by me. We can just do Pyro and we can bait it.
On my way.
Okay. On my way.
Be careful, middle. Okay.
Oh, whatever. My team's being... Oh my god, Naja's doing it.
On my way.
Brother, I respect your tenacity. And now, like, also, can I just say... I'm gonna hit him with a quick thank you for listening there. I really appreciate that, because everyone else is kind of just flopping around. But bro was like, no, let's do this. That was a great call. Honest to Joshers. I've been going this too. Going straight into a Reaver. And they have enough tanky boys that I could do it. I could even go for an Ob Shard last item. When you free up your build with something like this and going full cooldown from 2 items from a Chronos and our starter item, then you don't need to focus as many different items like a Spear or a Mirrodin. Those are still good items, and overcapping on CD is not even that big of a deal anymore nowadays because there's so many items with cooldown on them.
Don't be glum. It's no problem.
So, building like this...
Enemy missing.
She has no backflip, by the way. Oh, fascinating. I should be fine here, but I will Aegis this immediately because he's going to dive me a little bit. Beautiful CC from the Teemensteins there. I don't have... I'm dead. a joke, by the way, the F6s, but
Enemy ultimate.
I needed a emoji there. That's the thing. That's the one thing that can just 100 to 0 us, because I had to use my relics on the other kids. Ooh, beautiful ult. Need to see some CCs off of it, unfortunately, so we're not seeing. Great knockup. And do a 1 here. Should secure kills unless shield comes back up.
Okay.
Yeah.
To the vanguard.
Just gonna make sure they know, because this is stupid.
Sympathy?
What?
Me neither.
Hello, sugar.
What the hell? Also, why is this guy in right? I think I just had an epiphany that my team's stupid. No offense, teammates. No offense. But you kind of dummy. That's a nice Najal. He kills on the landing with 1 basic or a ring toss, but fortunately he's not really going to connect that. I'm gonna get Stygian Beacon, because this is an objective that I don't want to lose, and if I go to that fight, it's just kind of over by the time I get there. What I'm gonna do
Defend.
is say defend Fire Giants, just in case they run us down here. I'm not going anywhere near that kid if I don't have relics. I have a second question. What the fuck happened to my T2 tower? What? When did that die?
Careful right.
Okay. Defend.
Doing gold,
Your
right?
Jedi.
Okay, they're grouping for gold.
On
I think they're still doing it. That was Nemesis ult. If I suck someone here. Yeah. Dude, why is he so dang fast?
Laser bait.
attack the gold fury.
Yeah, I was just thinking attack Gold Fury. I respect some good calls. Teams looks like they got some calls on lock. Let's save my 1 for secure, I think. Probably now.
Retreat.
I'm gonna heal her, unless he pushes her out.
Retreat.
I wish she would just leave. Okay, I'm just zoning for her. I see emojis here too, so we'll help each other fight. At that point, I'm not like worried about getting blown up. But I would like to go back to base really quick, especially now that we got gold, and just grab a Soul Reaver. And then we're gonna save up the rest of our money. We're not gonna get the glyph yet on the Tahuti. We're just gonna wait to get our starter item upgraded. I missed so many abilities in that dang Osiris there. It was unfortunate.
Hello, sugar.
I need to be careful pushing up in mid because, okay, there's her, but I don't know where Nemesis is. Yeah, get your ass in these abilities. Stinky. Stinky little stink.
Group up.
I'm gonna grab these oracles really quick.
Enemy missing. Okay. On my way. Defend a
They're not doing fire, right?
Jedi.
Yes.
I reward.
I'm gonna go back to base and grab a sentry ward.
Glory be yours. Yes.
They might just be sneaking fire. That's what I'm afraid of. That's why I said defend fire.
Attack.
Are they there? No. They would have spotted them by now.
Attack left lane.
On my way. On my way.
BVVE is how we say on my way. A very good BGS. There's only a few in the game I'm ever going to tell you guys like to learn, and that's one of them because your team needs to know when you're on the way. But I just fucking faffing it. Jesus Christ! Why did they just don't pick that bomb up? You're helping in? Give me that elephant. Getting full dived again. I just blew her the funk up.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
On my way.
bro, why are you focusing me, you fucking hussy?
Be careful, middle.
Jedi.
Hit my root on her. Okay, that root was enough to deter her a little bit. Oh my god, they're actually chasing that soul out. They should be able to kill her pretty easy, just 2v1 style. Nice.
Plane.
Okay. I will.
I'm gonna go ward fire, because they have just like a... Is that a vision shard? Yeah, it is. Alright.
Your choices,
The thing is, the vision shard kind of does its job either way. And if you're like, how? Like, it's gonna die very soon. Yeah, but it's still a ward, and they would still see it with a sentry ward. So I actually didn't even have to technically place my sentry ward yet there, because what that vision shard told me was since it was still there, it means they don't have a sentry ward on it. Which is pretty funny when you think about it. I'm gonna switch this to red. Actually, let's switch this to yellow.
I'm returning to base. Be right back.
And it's a good thing we have that warded there. We're gonna go pendulum. I could go alternate timeline. It's just not as good nowadays with its nerfs that it's received, and also we want the 20% cooldown from pendulum. The pass is really good on pendulum too.
We need war. Not scared of a little war.
Okay. So when I look at your inventory here in a second, I better see wards, okay? No. Okay, see, so you're saying we need wards, but you're not buying any. You see the problem there? See how that's kind of like this weird paradoxical little thing where we as a team need them, yet you as an individual who is part of the team is not buying them. And you see that? That's why we have good penetration. Look at that DiMaggio. I don't know if they want to do gold, because I kind of want to stay on the left side of the map. I have both my relics up, so I'm not scared of that. They're not dewarding. It's a good thing we warded. We see her jumping around here. Hopefully nobody starts this.
In a miss spot.
I'm gonna say attack on this elephant. Beautiful pick. That's what we're looking for. Now their tank is out of the equation. Now we can just push left, perhaps. Nice little root on him by me. Good thing he didn't hit me there. That would be full anti-heal, and we don't want that. I did hit my snake there. That could be huge. I hit my snake on soul. I'm just killing the tower. Okay, their TP didn't go up. That's awesome for us. Oh my god. I still got the heal. Rooting. Hit him with autos, hit him with autos. Hit that again.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Can I save her?
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna pop a Baron's Brew here and hopefully we can live. Didn't hit a heal, unfortunately. I'm running towards my Naja.
On my way.
Thanks.
Okay, the team saved me and I saved them, so we appreciate that.
I'm returning to base.
On my way.
I will.
I'm gonna say we need to
We
ward
need
though.
wards.
Heckin' lazy back here. I have my pot of gold backing skin on. I always keep that stuff on random. I'm sure a lot of you guys do too. Okay. I'm gonna go for this. Call down some meteors. Hopefully we can start 100-0ing some people with that. And I'm just gonna get a ward here and then think about the last item I want to go.
Defend the gold
Actually,
fury.
no, I'm not, because... Let me check something. That's not what I wanted to type.
A gift.
I'm just gonna go last item, Divine Ruin. You can never go wrong with it, and the proc on its passive actually does a good bit of damage when you look at it.
Okay.
Do you...
Attack the gold fury.
Yeah, I agree. Let's...
Gold Fury.
We see they're grouped up in the right jungle, which means that they're not doing fire, and they're not even grouping for fire.
Attack.
Okay. On my way.
I like the gumption my team is showing here, but just like someone needs to commit to something.
On my way.
This Ganesh doesn't remember when I just blew him sky high. Where's my fucking team? Going to my ult now. We're just gonna suck the elephant, just like we did before. throw my 2 out because it's going to hit right when he lands. I did manage... No, I didn't hit the snake there. Pardon my lie. Okay, I was just baiting there. Hit my snake. I'm going to use my 2 behind me so we can hopefully get this wave up a little bit. Using my last Baron through. I'm a little slow compared to this squad, and they're not very aware of that. So hopefully they just understand, like, hey, I'm not here. What the hell am I stepping in? Hit a heal for the team. Why are we doing this? Like, let's get a damn objective. We just keep flopping around in these fights. I don't like Kernanos. Actually, too big. I think we can just do this. I really wish Nike would zone. But I think we can do this fine. I have my ultimate and my relics. Shit. Okay, good. Oh, she didn't shoot. Okay. We got Fire Giant, it's EFG. There's a Ganesh right there, but my whole team left, so I gotta get the heck out of here. I thought Nemesis was gonna push in, and then she kind of just didn't. Let's get a 500 pot. We're just gonna use it so we can grab an extra ward. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my red buff, and then say this, and this. I would like to get that right Phoenix, because obviously it's the farthest away from fire. That's the Phoenix you always want to go for in Poe. What? Who the fuck took my red buff? Getting nice abilities here. And autos. Heal for the team. Also movement speed. Easy. Alright, that was a nice little match there. Top damage for us. I think we were hitting some nice abilities there. And apparently, heck yeah, is the phrase of the day. Oh, sorry, you can say I'm the greatest, but I'm gonna hit you with a "you're welcome" at the last second, and you can't do anything about it, baby boy. That's just how it's gonna be. Team struggled a little bit with actually committing to objectives, and there was a couple times when they just weren't quite looking backwards and seeing, hey, our Baron Zombie's getting jumped on. But for the most part, they were a very good team, very solid, keeping their eyes open, and always pushing forward, just going to the next thing, the next thing, the next thing. Unfortunately for them, the next thing oftentimes seem to be only like phoenixes and towers, and while those things are really good, you can do things like pyromancers and fire giants first that are going to enable you to actually be able to do those easier, and that's the only place they got a little tunnel vision. But besides that, they were a very solid team. I really appreciate it. We'll look at the stats here, and you can see we were top damage. We hit that 37k damage, pretty solid in my opinion. The Nike was on our heels pretty hot, but I think we had a better slash line than most people in this game, and even her and stuff, so I'm pretty happy about that. If you did enjoy it, leave me a like or subscribe. I'd very much appreciate that. If you want to catch another stream, like I said, the link is going to be down in the description. We're going to be doing the next one on Friday, so I'd really appreciate seeing you guys there. But that is going to do it for me today, so as always. Oh, also, if you're going to buy a Founders Pack for SMITE 2, use my SMITE Nexus. I'm going to have that link in the top right in the description too. But that's going to do it for me today, so as always, have a great day.